Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, this is Vim. I'm a member of the Clustercraft server. And that's all I got.
That works. It's a start. All right. And I'm Lacey, and of course it's me because this is my channel. And the one who's probably still spacing out in the corner over there would be, KumoMajo.
Or Spider.
Yes, or Spider, as we call her.
In this corner, we have...
In this corner, lurking and staring at the wall.
That's fair. You know, like, paint drying is one of the most riveting things, pastimes. You know, it's actually the great American pastime, someone would say. Since the dawn of time, there's been paint. Since prehistoric, French caveman designs or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah. Well, you guys are the historians, so.
Well, I'm pretty sure back then they were even watching paint dry then.
Oh, probably. I mean, there was certainly much less to watch.
I'm alive. We're good.
I'm not sure where I am.
That's fair. I'm building my creeper farm right now. I'm hoping it works out. Hey!
Yay, she joined the game. Yeah, I built a... Yeah, I actually just built a small creeper farm myself. It's been working really well, which is surprising how much the fact that I haven't lit up all the caves and stuff underneath my my base area yet. So the spawns, ooh, diamonds. The spawns still kind of suck.
Yeah. I'm not sure if my creeper farm design actually works. It's just a circle. So I mean, I'm praying that the circle works. Praying to the gods of geometry or whatever.
The one I did,
in the middle.
Yeah, the one I did actually is kind of looks almost like an hourglass.
Yeah. I've built that one before. I'm trying to semi-design my own farms.
Yeah.
I had problems with that one because spiders would still spawn inside.
Yeah.
So I sort of just wanted to able to be able to view everything. Also, I can use fewer cats this way, assuming this works. If not, who knows? I'll figure it out.
Good luck. Hey, if it works, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just...
yeah. I was initially thinking about sticking a cobblestone generator and sticking a wither inside it and then just dropping creepers in wither. I thought that would be hilarious, except that, I don't know, it doesn't really produce as much stone as I would like. And it's a lot of machinery just to build a constant cobblestone generator.
Yeah.
That covers 4 entire walls. So then it doesn't get out. So I thought maybe not.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if people are interested in it, I might make a little record farm. You know, if people want to actually, get the records.
Do you have to kill them manually to get the records, or?
Oh,
no, a skelly has to kill them.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
A skeleton?
If a skelly kills a creeper, it drops a record disc.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and there's a couple ways of setting up the design. One basically is kind of set up a little creeper farm that then just drops all the creepers into a spot, and then you just sort of stand there and let the skeleton, kill them all.
Yeah,
as far as I know, you could also blow them up too, but
arrows travel only so far in water or something like that, but skeletons can still try to shoot you, so they'll shoot initially first at the creepers or something.
Well, no, if they think they're shooting at you, then they'll keep shooting even if there's a creeper between you.
Yeah. But I'm saying that like you don't. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's actually pretty easy to set up, and then you can just have like glass that drops down to stop the creeper, stop the skeleton from shooting. Ooh, I found more diamonds.
Woo-woo.
You just mining right now?
Yeah, because I need more stone. I pretty much used up my whole store of stone, and I'm needing more of like minerals and stuff. So,
okay,
just doing a mining session.
If you need stone, then you can just take some from my base. I have so much stone. I also know that you don't build on like the scale of 20 shulkers or something.
No, I don't.
But I do have like 20 shulkers of stone just because I've been digging big holes because I haven't really been able to like hop on for like consistent times.
Yeah. But I've decided to do for this week to get a little bit of a chatter video out because all my video footage has gone poof. And it is now Saturday. And I need to get a video out by Monday. So, have you seen the latest snapshot for the new Minecraft update?
No. They introduced the glow squid, right?
Yes.
Or something though.
Yeah, they finally put in the glow squids. And they also pretty much did what we've been hoping they would do. The glow squids
drop.
Yep, they have a drop. And they drop glowing ink.
Did you vote for the glow squid?
Yes.
Of course.
No, this latest snapshot was pretty much just the glow squids. They really didn't have a lot else on it. There's a lot of bug fixes for some other stuff that I really didn't follow.
Did they release like what do you call it? And or did they make a statement about like the direction that they want to take glow squids or anything like that? Or are they just going to release it? Like, how is the new lighting block going to work?
Well, with the glow squids, basically what it is that it is not a light block. They do not produce any light.
They're just really, really visible.
Yeah, they just really make themselves visible. But, so there's like no light involved, so they're not a light block. But, seriously, that's fine. They just really, they light up and you can really see them, which is kind of cool. And what it does with the ink, on that is that if you have low light levels or, no light, you'll be able to see the glow of the ink, like if you put it on a sign or something. And it'll make it more visible. But it doesn't add to the light. But there's lots of things where you could use something like that for. I could think of a million things you can use that for. Even just, light, just adding lighted signs into caves or, but you basically just take the glow ink and you mix it with color pigment and then you put that on. But considering how it's going to be working there means that they might bring in then the ability to add colors to signs in Bedrock. Which would be really quite nice since I play on both.
Do they not have that yet?
No, it's not. It's not there. You can't add colors to your signs in Bedrock.
I thought that by now that they would. I guess I don't know. Like me that what's a feature? What do you call it?
It's just not yet added. They're slowly working on combining and whatnot. But when you got like two different teams, there's just things you can do in Bedrock that you can't do on Java and vice versa. I mean, like Bedrock, one of the things that you can do there is that you can actually tie a rope to a boat. and then you can like pull that boat around in the water, or you can moor it to something, and it really makes a much more quiet and and better thing for being able to, like, say, if you're doing that thing of like, you bury something in the ground to have the rope tied to, and then you have it stretched out to like a post or something, because you can't put it between two posts.
Mm-hmm.
But you can have the boat, which stays still. It doesn't move. It doesn't make noise.
Although, frankly, now that you've said that, they really ought to let you tie between two posts.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds perfectly sensible to me.
You mean like tie two posts together so it gets that like visual effect?
Yeah,
Or
you could like hook the rope
like
between one post and another post.
Cool.
There's no mechanical reason you shouldn't be able to do that.
You imagine how that would do for like rope bridges and stuff?
I mean, that'd be great. Like, I've used like chickens before, like rabbits.
Yeah.
And you just like stick them in whatever block you can.
Yeah, you stuff them in a tiny little hole.
Never gets the light of day. Just for your design.
I think it's just so funny, but you know.
You had one earlier that you asked before we started streaming, or recording anyway. I remember it's not.
So, Lacey, how do you think this season's going so far? Thinking about next season, is there anything that you would like to change? Anything that you would like to do a little bit differently? You sounded prepared for this question.
I was just like, well, there was a question. Throw it out. I'm not prepared at all. I did not do my homework, teacher.
We plan things?
Ooh.
What do you take us for?
I think the season has actually been going pretty good, especially for our very first season, and that none of us really know what we're doing. As for things to change, I kind of wish we could have started with at least a couple extra people.
Yeah.
I really think that would have helped a lot more in terms of content and things going on. I mean, we got the NCCs, so, and that's great, but again, it's still not quite the same as people who are producing stuff. And in terms of also just a couple extra people might have also given us a bit more in terms of when people are available, for time-wise, to be able to, like, do stuff. Past that, I don't know, really don't have any particular ideas of things. I think in terms of what I would have changed, I kind of wish we took a little bit more time on certain things, like with going into the Nether and starting immediately building roads and stuff. I kind of wish we could have stretched that out a little bit more and let everybody get a chance to explore the Nether, especially since, this is with this new update of the Nether, and it's just so pretty,
Oh, yeah. The Nether is so much better now. It's amazing.
I mean, I am looking forward to when we get our hub built, because I think that's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Are you looking forward to breaking 1,000 bedrock by hand?
So how about you? If there was something you could change this season, Vim?
I definitely would like more people, but I think that's like, going to happen naturally at the end of the season, I guess, or like by next season.
Yeah, we'll probably have a few more people next season. That'll be nice.
Planning out like an earlier or the storyline earlier would have been nice. Like with the ship.
I know that was half of it ended up being so spur of the moment.
I was like, I have no idea how I'm getting to my base.
I mean, I like the improvisational idea of the storyline stuff. It makes it kind of cool and evolving. But it does mean that, it's real easy to, I can't say go off the rails, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I've done improv like twice in my life.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the only thing I could think that might be a good idea for us to do would be basically to kind of have like a couple, 3 of us who could be like basically head writers and just sort of come up with the broad strokes of our sort of overarching storyline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because then that could give everybody a bit more direction for those who are like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah, get some bullet points, get some summaries, some cliff notes.
Yeah. But again, that's just, you know, just sort of shooting out ideas there. But, you know, again, it's the things we could bring up to the group at some point and go, hey, what if? And just see what everybody thinks.
Here's a notion.
I'd like to do like some sort of like, I guess, you know, role-playing story arc. It's very not entirely me. I guess I have like very limited like experience with like that, even like D&D or anything like that. But I do want to get a little bit more into that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make these walls of. Do you want to like, I don't know. So someone was saying like, oh yeah, like not until what, like the next like big update, 17 or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't even know if like our bases are going to be fully like finished by then, right?
Yeah, well, no, I don't know if we'll be fully finished. I mean, we've got like another 5-6 months.
That's true. Depends what kind of projects you want to take on. But I know, like, you know, Lad wanted to build Ladopolis, so
yeah. I mean, you know,
I plan to do. I could easily just do next season.
Yeah.
Do me to wait.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it just sort of depends because it's like at the same time, we might also want to wait a little bit before starting the new season if we want to be able to start with like, you know, all the updated, you know, paper or Optifine or whatever.
Give it, not to mention, give it a chance to get some of the most egregious bugs out.
How am I gonna do this?
You know, we're not gonna close it down as soon as it comes out, but as soon as it comes out is when we're gonna start.
That's it's gonna be starting our end game. So, you got any future plans for your bases you're wanting you don't mind talking about?
I finally started working on like terraforming a little bit, which is kind of fun.
I actually enjoy terraforming.
Way more like covey, and then build like maybe like a mountain in the background, and then like, you know, just derp around with some buildings. I want to like do a little swamp area with like a lot of trees, which is should be kind of fun.
Our cat is looking so lost. You and Tori have just shut yourselves up in your rooms. He doesn't even know what to do.
I feel you, cat.
I don't know. Kind of going back to the new update coming up on Minecraft. Anything particular you're looking forward to?
I just want a new lighting block. I thought the smoke sensor would be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna like feel a little bit like clunky because of like wool occluding everything, or whether it's gonna be like more natural. But also I get to, you know, tame more, you know, beasts, harder guys, harder dudes.
Axolotls.
I don't know. Oh yeah, the axolotls are really cute.
Oh god, yeah, they're adorable.
I don't know. I'm excited for any and everything that has to do with the lush caves. That is so my jam. And amethyst. I am very excited for amethyst.
Oh yeah, the amethyst farms are going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
You said like the caves, and I'm just like, oh yeah, what about lighting them up? Anything and everything except lighting them up.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things they're going to be. They've announced that they're going to be adding as well. Is the lichen.
Oh yes, there's a glowing lichen that can be found in the new cave generations. It only gives about 7 of light, but
it's just for effect. That'd be cool though.
And then with the actual lush caves, there's the glow berries.
I haven't been keeping up with updates at all.
I mean, come on.
All right.
I've been obsessively watching all the updates. You know, everybody's like, well, why don't you do, like, snapshots? And I'm like, no.
I want to watch the snapshots.
Let someone else do all the work.
I just want the hype.
I don't mind talking about it, though. I guess the fun question I always like asking, because I just love giving everybody's views on this one. If there was something you could add to Minecraft, what would it be? I mean, I know one of the things I would love to add is I would love to basically rework the entire food crafting system.
How so?
Well, like how the how the saturation works. I mean, I know that one of the things they got actually upcoming is that with one of the current iteration of the combat system is actually going to remove saturation entirely. But even
saturation is so weird.
Yeah. But at the same time, the way the saturation works at the moment is completely borked. It doesn't make any sense. You get, you have basically things like, steak gives you the same amount of saturation as a bowl of stew, and yet one requires more ingredients than the other.
Requires more ingredients, more time, and more space in your inventory. How does this make sense? It should be an actual trade-off. Food that's harder to make or get or carry should give you a way stronger bonus than the stuff that's really easy to carry.
I think I would like auto crafting. Like I've seen the I don't know, Mumbo Jumbo or whatever like that play with that kind of mod, and I was like, I kind of like it. I don't know. Crafting, especially very large, amounts of a recipe is so onerous. And kind of the worst part of Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they would make that work and be balanced, but
yeah.
Balance.
I mean, they already have that for brewing stands, right? So
I mean, kind of. You can't automate the brewing, but you especially since there are so many recipes in Minecraft that have the exact same ingredients, how would you differentiate between which one you do?
You can automate brewing entirely.
Yeah. No, in brewing you can, yes, but thinking of applying that to crafting, each potion you can brew is has a unique recipe. So, but for regular crafting, there are multiple things that all use the same crafting recipe.
Or at least the same ingredients, just put in different orders.
Let me think about that.
The first thing that comes to mind is the For example, you're not likely to need to auto this anyway, but an axe and a pickaxe. How would you differentiate in an auto crafting setup?
So
what you want to do?
What the mods do is that they make it so then you have to make it the same shape. And so what you have to do is you have to put in the items in the right order, and then afterwards you need to drain out the dummy items. So like I don't know, put in like 2 wood, a snowball, another snowball, or I guess 3 wood, like a snowball, a stick, a snowball, a stick, and another snowball, right? And then drain out the 4 snowballs, and then you would have a pickaxe in the right shape.
That sounds unnecessarily complicated.
It's super complicated, which and only applies to like one item, I guess. You can't really. It'd be very difficult to make like auto crafting your one auto crafting machine do more than 2 items, right? And so that's, I don't know, a huge like technical project, and kind of naturally isn't super overpowered. But like if you decide that you want to dedicate yourself to, so and so many hours to being able to build something that converts even just like snow into snow blocks or something. But so then you can build like a massive Latopolis except in snow. Because I've spent so much time crafting snowballs into snow, and you can only stack them up to 16.
Yeah, so I would like the stacking system to be worked a bit better.
Well, just as I can throw 60 or 64 snowballs at a player, why can't I get 16?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know, like again, like with the food, what I'm kind of like, what I would like to see is like not just like with the saturation, but just what we can do with the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, for instance, just like off the top of my head, eggs, milk, and sugar. I know off the top of my head, at least a half dozen recipes I can make with those 3 ingredients.
In the real world,
in the real world.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Very sweet pasta for some reason.
Well, just take out the sugar and there you go, pasta.
Dessert pasta. There we go.
But just like eggs, milk, and sugar. That makes you pudding. It makes you scrambled eggs. It makes you panes, and there's just loads of things you can actually do with just those 3 things.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't even thinking in that direction.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise and
panes and puddings and custards and stuff. There's lots of things you can do with just 3 ingredients. But the thing is we're so limited, because I mean it's like we have food sources that you can't do anything with, like sweet berries. You can pick them off the bush, you can eat them, and you can feed them to a fox.
Yep.
That's make jam. Sugar and sweet berries, make jam. Put it on bread, make a sandwich.
I agree with that. It'd be really cool having a lot more
make a berry pie more than just pumpkin pie.
Yeah, make berry pies. And
I mean, like, if it'd be nice that if there was like just like one optimal food,
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, pretty much, steak is optimal or whatever, like, pork chops are optimal or whatever. And then you're just like, well, I'm going to eat this or golden carrots, right? And then everyone does that. And then, or unless you want to like derp around and just eat who knows what, cooked cod or something like that, or I don't know, salmon, just because you just want to be different. But like if you like could carry around like a bunch of sandwiches that like, you know, did just as good, and maybe they're a little bit harder to craft, but like, you know, it's fun.
Yeah. But you know,
you can put in your rucksack and your like in your bundle.
Yeah. Like fun. We're getting bundles. Yeah, make a bundle full of sandwiches. I mean, come on, have a picnic.
Yeah, because I mean, there's just so many things you could do. Like, you know, again, we got bread. You can make sandwiches with bread and meat. You know, jam sandwiches.
Hell, we could do something with eggs.
Yeah, do something with eggs. We could have, you know, boiled eggs or fried eggs. Say some of the other things we could probably also do. Hell, with the stews, we could totally expand out the type of stews we can do.
Do more with beets.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of that.
Make a salad with beets and carrots and stuff.
Beets are actually totally useless.
Yeah, you can breed pigs with them, and you can make red dye out of them.
Wait, what? You can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
But let's be perfectly honest, you get 2 red dye for every row you use, and they can be auto farmed. So yeah.
You need auto farm. You just need to like right click for like, you know, 5 minutes, and then boom, you have a shulker box.
Oh yeah, but if that's too much work for you, then feel free to auto farm it. You know, it's like, you know, why can't we use that for sugar? Considering that the other 2 sources of sugar have way too many practical uses to not rather use them thusly. I would much rather use beets for sugar and then save all my honey and my sugarcane for other things.
Well, no, most people don't even bother with sugar unless they're going to be doing like a little bit of brewing or maybe make a cake or something, which then you only, you know, make just what you need. Because otherwise there's just no use in having sugar. But oh yeah, it just a thought hit me with cookies. If you put sweet berries with the to make the cookie recipe, instead of having raisin, you can have raisin cookies instead of chocolate. Mm-hmm. You know, chocolate chips.
I'd love to have thumbprint cookies right now in real life.
Ooh, that does sound good.
I love thumbprints. What was I thinking? Oh, I would like to have a spotlight. So like, you know how, you know, you can pour down light from the sky or whatever like that like it comes down as a beam, and then like, the skylight, you know, lights up every block from there to the sky, right? On every level, right? You don't want to make like a huge pillar of like, whatever block, who knows what. I'm not making sense. Sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah. So you don't want, like, the only equivalent way to do that is, like, you know, make a huge tower of like, glowstone blocks or something like that, right? But instead, if you could just have something above that, you know, does the same thing as, what do you call it? Same thing as, do beacons do that? Kind of.
I mean, they send out the light beam, but it doesn't actually create light.
Does a light beam create light on every level?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. There's a light flow to it, but the light beam is visible, but it doesn't actually generate light. Yeah,
it'd be nice to have something that just generates light every block below it until it hits something. So then, you know, you can build inside and then not have to worry about huge, like, spots of darkness or something, right?
Yeah.
I think I would like that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be, you know, light level 15. It can be like light level like 11 or something like that. It's still workable. It would be nice.
But yeah, lighting options.
Lighting options.
I mean, I know with the update, we're going to get some lighting options and being with, like, you know, they're adding in like the lichen and the glowberries. And
and the candles. Oh, the candles.
The candles. Really looking forward to those.
But yeah, what you're describing there is more of a change to lighting, an alternate form of lighting mechanic. Where it's not just here's a light source and it goes out radiantly in all directions, so many blocks, but you can get a concentrated beam, and it just goes this way, and it only goes until it hits something, but everything in the path of this beam is lit.
Yep. You would just like replace skylight, basically.
Yeah, I mean there'd probably be a limit to how far it goes. You can't actually shine it across the world, but
no, probably only downwards or something like that.
Like maybe 15, the length of a redstone pulse or something.
Probably only downwards, I guess. I mean, I guess you could do it sideways.
Not horizontally, yeah, that would work too. But yeah.
Just like being able to stick lights on your ceiling or whatever like that, like even if it took like, 8 netherite blocks, I would still do it, just to finish off your build. Don't make it 8 netherite blocks, Bojang.
Yeah, please don't.
It's like beacon in the middle surrounded by 8 netherite blocks. And then that's your that's your downward skylight beacon or whatever.
That would suck.
But I don't know. I like building with like lots of scale, so that would help a lot.
Yeah. Because some of the things they got coming up, like they're going to be adding glowberries, which is cool that they're going to be adding a food source that you can be able to find in caves.
And it's an edible light source. I mean, that is cool in principle.
Yeah, but
does that make you have like a lighting effect so that you can walk around without torches? It'll be basically like Optifine.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like dynamic lighting because you just eat something really weird.
That would be funny. But at the same time, yeah, they're going to make it like a food source you can find there, but it's probably again going to be useless like berries.
Yeah, you can't be able to do anything with it except, grab it and maybe grow it.
I won't be able to make pies out of it,
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to be able to have like extra pies and stuff. It's one of those things where I'm not like asking them to like give us stuff that would make, like total game-changing cheap mechanics. I don't want cake to do more than feed you. But I just want to be able to make, a chocolate cake.
Just like a variety of things that are like interesting. That's, I don't know, maybe you could like hunt for these like different ingredients or something like that a little bit, but or like that are equivalent to like steak, then that'd be cool, and you could give different options.
Yeah,
because it's like most of this is just for fun for those of us who enjoy the role play and getting immersed and stuff. It makes more sense to be able to make a wide variety of food. I want my restaurant to have a specific kind of food. And there's only one example of it. If I make a bakery, I can put like 4 things in that bakery, and that is it. Like, come on, that's boring.
Yeah, you can put some stuff up.
Tinker did like make all the player heads, though.
Yeah, but you can't actually eat them.
Yeah, but you can't actually eat them. They kind of only look good. And again, only in Java. Bedrock.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that we should be able to eat player heads.
No, we'd like options that are edible.
Like, I want to be able to make a carrot cake. Or, make butter, cheese.
Let us do more with chocolate. Chocolate is virtually useless. You can make cookies out of it, and you can make dye out of it, and that's it. Come on.
Yeah.
You guys are making me so hungry right now.
You're welcome.
It's definitely one of my biggest complaints is the food, is that they keep introducing new food items, but then
they're not really useful.
Yeah. It's like, the beetroots, you can make beetroot stew and feed them to pigs, or maybe make a dye. And that's it. And it's a bit more useful than cocoa, which has been there even longer, where you can only make cookies or dye. And the dye was only a more recent addition.
I would definitely probably eat more stews if they could stack a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Or just like had any other viable like stackable food, you know?
Yeah. All right, so that was my episode with Vim and Spider. And, as I said, this week's footage got just totally borked. I had a replay of myself and Spider building this ice farm behind me. That just did not work out. It really, really just, oh, God. Anyway, as is, this was just a quick little chatter, some fun couple hours of talking with some of the other clusters. It was really a lot of fun. Vim is a really cool person. You should really check out his videos. He does some amazing natural builds. They are just the coolest. And so as I said, it was just a bit of a quick thing. So everyone out there, you guys all stay well, be safe, and just be safe. It's a really crazy time right now for everybody. It's been a crazy year. And I just want everyone to know that you're cared about, and there's always somebody out there who loves you. All right? Look forward, dream forward, and just have a wonderful 2021. Okay? Bye-bye.